Howdy Team Awesome, we are back today to talk about the types of exercise we should all be doing to reap the benefits we spoke about in the last video, and what type of exercise best suits you personally. So let's go. There are 4 principles of exercise that we should all, in various degrees of intensity, incorporate into our weekly exercise routine to improve our overall health. They are: number 1, strength training or resistance training, as we sometimes call it; 2, cardiovascular exercise; and 3, mobility exercises. The 4th is not really a type of exercise, but it is a principle nonetheless, and that is monitoring our progress. Just like when we are trying to lose weight, monitoring or counting our calorie intake, weighing ourselves regularly, and taking body measurements help us understand and track our progress over time. And the same applies with exercise. We should monitor our progress using various tools to check ourselves occasionally to make sure we are getting the most out of the effort that we put in. So depending on our current activity level or lifestyle, or if we play a certain sport, we may already be incorporating 1 or 2 of these principles already. If you go to the gym to lift weights, you'll already have the principle of strength or resistance training ticked off. If you enjoy hiking, cycling, or running, you may already have the cardiovascular principle ticked off. And if you enjoy something like dancing, you'll have the mobility box checked off for sure. So depending on your activity of choice, you may just need to sprinkle in 1 or 2 of the other principles to create a better balance all around. But what if you currently don't have any exercise, sport, or activity that you partake in regularly? Does that mean that you have to start doing everything? Well, in a way, yes, but firstly, don't stress. This is very common, and although you should start to incorporate these principles into your daily or weekly lifestyle, diving straight into the deep end without knowing how to swim is not the best practice either. The best advice I can give you is this: try something that you think you would enjoy doing. Something that doesn't require too much of your time or much thinking about. This may be just simply going for a longer walk a couple of times per week, or trialing an exercise class in your area. Maybe hiring a personal trainer for a short while to teach you some basic exercise movements. And if you choose something and you don't enjoy it, then try something else that comes to mind. For those who currently don't have a regular exercise routine, I would aim for the following. Let's say Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we focus on strength training to increase and maintain our muscle mass. This may be a class at the gym with some weights or with a personal trainer. Even at home with some bodyweight movements, there are plenty of low impact routines you can find on the internet for free to get you started. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we can maybe focus on more cardiovascular exercise to improve our heart, lung capacity, and overall fitness. Maybe a long walk, as we mentioned, or a jog on those days in between. And if you feel comfortable pushing this cardiovascular exercise to a higher intensity on one of these days to create a shorter, more intense exercise session focused on really getting out of breath, improving your VO2 max threshold, and improving your ability to recover. And then Saturday or Sunday, focus on some mobility. This may be doing some light stretches at home, or again in a class at the gym or with a personal trainer to focus on a few sets of movements going through the largest range of motion that you can perform. This way, across the week, you have ticked off 3 of the main principles we are looking for to achieve a better health outcome. And this plan can be applied to those of you who currently do have a daily or weekly exercise routine. Check which of these principles you currently perform each week and simply add 1 or 2 extra days in the week to focus a little more on the principles that don't pop up often during your regular planned exercise. And if you need any help with this, please reach out to me because I'm happy to help. That's what I'm here for. So now we have the main principles covered. We know what we should be aiming for. So how do we monitor this? There are many fancy ways we can monitor our progress, such as blood tests for health markers, DEXA scans, VO2 max testing, physical examinations by the doctor, but these can all be quite expensive. But one of the easiest ways to monitor your progress is to regularly check and make note of your resting heart rate. And you can basically do this for free. It's a great indicator of improvements to your cardiovascular health. After performing cardiovascular exercise for a few months, you may see that your resting heart rate has reduced from, let's say, 65 beats per minute to 58 beats per minute. This would show that your heart is more efficient at pumping blood around the body, needing fewer beats per minute to perform this task than it was before. If you're lifting weights, it's easy to record the weight you lift week by week, and you should hopefully see improvements over a few weeks or months, being able to lift heavier or perform more reps with the same weight, indicating that you are stronger than you were before. Also, your blood pressure can easily be monitored too. Your blood pressure should optimally be somewhere around 120/80 or below. So monitoring this is similar to monitoring your resting heart rate. Over time, you would like to see your blood pressure fall towards this optimal number, indicating better efficiency of your heart muscle. And finally, I promised to explain what exercise is best for you personally. Well, you may already know the answer to this as we have already kind of covered it. The best exercise for you personally is the exercise you prefer or enjoy doing. It has to be. It just has to be something that you enjoy, makes you feel good during and afterwards, and something that you can easily slot into your daily or weekly schedule. If you like lifting weights, go lift weights. If you like hiking, go for a hike. If you enjoy running or cycling or dancing, go and do it, for God's sake. Just do it. It really doesn't matter as long as you're doing something that you enjoy. Forget what anyone else tells you. Listen to yourself and what your body and your mind tells you. If you are doing one form of exercise more than another, then try your best to incorporate a little more of the things that you're missing. I know it's super simple in theory, but if we are reluctant to try something new, the odds are stacked against us in the ways of making positive change for ourselves. If you want to make a change to your overall health, it doesn't have to be hard to start with. We just have to actively seek out something that will benefit us in the long run. And Team Awesome, that's it. All you need to know about the types of exercise we should all be doing. I hope this video helped and possibly motivated you to maybe try something completely new or add something to your current exercise routine to help you tick off more of those exercise principles. As always, guys, if you have any questions, please just ask, and I'll see you in the next video.